here with our daily update. We finally have the tripod fixed.
Yeah.
I'm of course with my good friend Malcolm Wright.
What's up, everybody? How's it going?
We've got a bunch of stuff actually to cover today on our daily update, so we're going to get right to it with what's on TV tonight. We're just going to do a quick rundown of some genre shows. Arrow, Lethal Weapon, Legion, The Magicians, and The Expanse. Now, you watched Flash last night. How was it?
It was amazing, to be quite honest.
Okay.
I mean, we had two Harrison Wells interacting with each other.
Awesome.
We had the return of Gypsy, and also a very interesting moment with her and Cisco near the end of the episode. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah.
We also had a very big development in the relationship of Barry and Iris.
Ooh. I haven't seen it yet, so that's the reason we're not saying too much about it, is because I need to watch it.
I'll put it this way. Barry liked it, so he...
Of course, they got engaged. Okay, fair enough.
Sorry, couldn't resist.
I knew that was coming anyway. I just wasn't sure which episode it would be in this season. But what are we expecting tonight for Arrow?
For Arrow, very interesting episode because we're dealing with the vigilante who calls himself Vigilante. You know, the guy with the and the guns.
I know.
And the killing people.
He needs a better name.
He does need a better name. It's like you're a vigilante called Vigilante. It's kind of dumb, especially when they spent all of season 1 calling Arrow the Vigilante.
Or the Hood.
Which was a terrible name.
It was. How about the Green? And now he's the Green Arrow. He took Malcolm Merlin's advice on that.
Yeah. But, Vigilante, he is going after Oliver Queen, the mayor, because as far as we know, Vigilante does not know the Green Arrow's secret identity. So he is just going after the mayor, which is going to be a very interesting plot point, and I can't wait to see the episode.
Okay. You're also following Legion.
Mm-hmm.
Anything we know about tonight's episode?
All we know is that David is getting very concerned because he knows that the Division 3 secret government program that had him captive in episode 1 has his sister.
Ooh.
So while they're trying to get him to stay at their proto school for gifted youth, he is also very concerned with leaving and going to rescue his sister. So I imagine the episode is going to be a lot of back and forth with him wanting to leave, but them encouraging him to stay.
And I've actually just started watching The Magicians. Have you watched any of this show yet?
I have not yet.
I just got into it. I'm catching up via Netflix. I don't know enough about it right now to comment on tonight's episode, but from what I've seen of season 1 so far, it's incredible. So definitely check it out. I've also been watching on occasion Lethal Weapon, and everyone's been like, "Oh, this is going to be such a terrible reboot." Let me tell you something. Wayne's brings it as Murtaugh.
Yeah.
And I keep forgetting the actor's name who plays Riggs, but he's awesome as well.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got the perfect dynamic. It feels like the old movies.
Yeah. And I will say, one thing I always say when it comes to reboots, if you don't like the reboot, whatever. I mean, reboots, even though they are called reboots and they may establish a new canon, that does not mean that your old favorite has been erased.
Just like the new Star Wars versus the old Legends verse.
Mm-hmm.
Legends is still there, guys. I'm sorry, I'm a huge Legends fan.
To jump away from TV, just like Power Rangers,
yeah.
The original show is still there, being a terribly edited, terribly written. Never mind.
You know, they're coming out with a new one.
Yeah.
A new TV show.
Yeah. I'm teasing, but I'm just saying, the original Power Rangers show wasn't good television.
No, but we enjoyed it as children. We all did. Come on.
I enjoyed it. I can still play the theme song on guitar, so...
I can still sing it. And, of course, The Expanse, which is Sci-Fi Channel's kind of flagship science fiction story right now.
Yeah. Which, of course, it's always good to see actual sci-fi on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Yes, thank you. But it's about tensions between Earth and Mars and building up towards a war between the two.
Oh, that should be really fun.
Yeah, this is another
not
show.
for the people involved because it's a war, but for us who are just watching it.
It's got a lot of interesting political stuff and ideologies in it, so it should be interesting to watch. And that's another one I'm just getting caught up on because I'm so far behind so many things.
Yeah.
Staying on TV real quick, we do have 2 20th anniversaries this month.
Yes, we do.
Daria from MTV and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Now, I'm a huge Buffy fan. I will say this. I have no shame in admitting it. Spike is my favorite vampire of all time.
It was not too long ago that I marathoned most of Buffy on Netflix.
It's an awesome show. I'm sorry. It really is the perfect 90s show. Late 90s, early 2000s, you want a good show, you watch Buffy.
It's very emblematic of the culture at the time.
Exactly. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
There are a bunch of contests actually going along with the Buffy 20th anniversary.
And we'll tell you more about that, building up to the actual date.
Which was March 10th.
Yes.
So, next week.
Yeah.
It's next Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to do a Buffy special. Also, in TV, we have 2 members cast of the Inhumans cast. 2 of the royalty.
Yeah. Which, you might have heard the first casting announcement a week or 2 ago, which was I cannot remember the actor's name, but he played Ramsay Bolton on Game of Thrones. Yes. He is now playing Maximus the Mad, which, great choice. People are like, I can't believe they picked that guy. I hated Ramsay so much.
That was the point. You were supposed to hate Ramsay.
And generally, you're supposed to hate Maximus. But we have really exciting announcements today.
Black Bolt and Medusa have both been cast. Black Bolt was just announced yesterday.
And Medusa was just announced today.
And Black Bolt was announced after we shot yesterday's show, so we were not able to share it with you then. We can share it with you now. It is Anson Mount has been cast as Black Bolt. If you watched Hell on Wheels, he was in that. And he actually did do an episode of Smallville, so he's done this genre of comic book show before.
Yeah, which is very funny because the actress for Medusa,
Serinda Swan, was in Smallville as well as Zatanna, everyone's favorite how do you say it? Female magician. What would be the...
Yeah, I would just say magician, really.
Magician? Okay. I wasn't sure if that was one of the ones that had 2 versions.
It might be, but I've always just said magician.
But those 2 are both been officially cast. That's kind of exciting because those are 2 of the cornerstones of the Inhuman royalty.
Yeah, they are literally the king and queen for most of the...
The thing is, we're not going to hear Anson Mount say much.
From what we've heard, he will not speak at all.
So they'll be staying true to the comics then, that Black Bolt doesn't speak.
Yes.
Awesome. That's very cool.
So I will say this. If you see him open his mouth...
Cover your ears.
Things are about to go down.
Yeah, shit's about to happen. I read America, #1 from comics. Okay, we're moving into comics, folks. I read it today. It just came out today. I came into the shop, and I picked it up because I wanted to see how it is. I loved it. I really did.
For those not in the know, we're talking about the new solo series of Young Avengers veteran America Chavez, a.k.a. Miss America, a.k.a. the best.
She is awesome. And did you see that bit at the ending where she changed the timeline?
Yes.
We're not going to tell you any more about that. Go pick it up at your local comic book store. But you're going to go, holy?
Yes.
But it's well written. It's her own personal journey, going to college, becoming her own person, becoming an adult. And that's, I think, an important story to tell. Yeah. We see so many of these, real dark and gritty ones. And sometimes having the kind of lighthearted, becoming a college kid one are a bit more They're a bit fun.
Especially because America Chavez, she's a very interesting character who we have not gotten to see that much of because she has mainly been in a team-up book.
Yeah, the Ultimates, Young Avengers, that kind of thing.
She's usually been in books where your attention is split between 5 to 7 people. So it's great to see something focusing solely on her because she does seem like such a wonderful character.
She does. I mean, I've always actually liked the character, but we've never really seen much about her. My favorite thing is her interactions during Young Avengers with Kid Loki.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she just gives him crap so much. So that's coming out. So that's out now. Again, go to your local comic book shop. I actually have news about Star Wars game. They're talking about the new Battlefront. There was an interview with the heads of the studio and everything, and they're talking about bigger locales, much massive inclusive gameplay, and more heroes and villains. So we're going to see more characters from the Star Wars universe.
That is great because Battlefront is a really fun game, but it was slightly limited by the choice of characters, the size of the maps. Like, the game was still very much enjoyable.
Awesome. I still play it because I love it.
Yeah, but as you know, sometimes you just want more.
Yes.
And it's just like Star Wars is such an expansive universe, it's hard to not want more.
You're going to like this then. They're coming out with a new Star Wars title game. There's not much out on it yet. They say is a perfect way to explore the Star Wars universe.
Ooh.
That is all they've said about it. That's it. That's all I know. I looked around for a while today to try to find out more. That was all I could find.
A mystery.
Yes.
I enjoy that.
So, Logan. We're going to mention it again and again until Friday, when hopefully we'll both see it.
Yeah.
Again, Logan comes out this Friday. There are late night showings tomorrow night, Thursday night, at select theaters. Go see it, folks, because this is the goodbye, the swan song of two of our favorite mutants from.
This is the culmination of 17
Everything.
years of
Has it
movie
been that
work.
long?
Yes.
I was 13 when the first one came out. God, that dates me a bit.
I believe X-Men 1 came out in either 2000 or 2001.
Ouch.
So yeah, nearly about 17 years of acting work for Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart as Wolverine and Professor X.
And Stewart's been in all of them except one, and Jackman's been in each and every one of them.
Yes.
So that should tell you something. This is a lot of work these guys have put into these movies. So definitely go check them out, guys. Absolutely. Say farewell to two of our favorites, because they will not. They both said we're done after this, and fair enough. I mean, 17 years of playing the same characters.
Yeah, Jackman's only said there will be one condition for him to return, and that's not happening.
What's that?
For him to get to be in the MCU.
You know, it was originally written they were supposed to appear in Captain America, the first Avenger. They had the scene written and went to Fox and said, we have this great scene where Cap and Wolverine meet. Fox said no. That would have been such a cool scene.
Mm-hmm. Would have been great.
Would have been awesome.
But oh well.
Also, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, I am still looking forward to the future of the X-Men movie universe, because we have a lot of things in the work, including Deadpool 2, which will feature Cable, which we don't have anything to report yet because nothing's been confirmed, but the list...
that list is impressive.
But the list of actors being considered for Cable is getting shorter and shorter. I'm not even going to mention any names.
Yes. We don't want to tempt fate.
But the list is getting shorter and shorter, and we've heard rumors of a certain frontrunner, and we'll see how it goes. There's also the New Mutants movie and another TV series being worked on right now. Yeah, There's a
Oh, right. The
not the animated show. There's a live action drama series that will possibly contain references to the Morlocks.
Yeah.
But it'll be about a family with mutant children trying to escape the government.
Yes.
So, exciting things to look forward to.
I forgot about that new show, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is something I have to talk about. Mass Effect Andromeda.
Andromeda.
See, anytime someone says it like that, I automatically think of the Kevin Sorbo show, which, by the way, was an awesome show. I met Sorbo once.
Nice.
Sorry, I'm going off topic. But Mass Effect Andromeda comes out this month. So does the Nintendo Switch. So does a lot in gaming.
Yes.
We cannot cover it all today. We cannot.
We can't.
But with any luck, we will bring you exclusives as we get them, either via our Facebook page or during our daily reports. But I've been looking at everything that's coming out about Mass Effect Andromeda. This looks like a seriously kick-ass game. It looks like they're taking everything that was right with the first 3 Mass Effects and put it into this one.
Yeah. I did hear one report that says it might not be the best game to give to your children.
No, because Mass Effect is not a kid's game. It's never been a kid's game.
It never has been. But just as a reminder,
it definitely earns the mature rating.
Yes, that is what the reports are saying. It definitely. But that's neither here nor there. But don't buy that game for your kids.
No, 17 and up only.
We told you. We tried to warn you.
They say it on the front of the game cover. Come on,
if you do
folks.
it anyway, I'm afraid that's on you.
But there's just so much happening this week. Do you have anything that I've missed? Oh, the new Guardians trailer.
That's right. Last night, Chris Pratt went on Jimmy Kimmel Live and premiered a new trailer for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 with a lot of new footage. I would say it was probably 60-70% new footage.
Yes, I would agree with that. I absolutely would agree. And we get our first look at Kurt Russell in the movie right at the end.
Yes.
We've shared it on our Facebook page. I put the link up earlier today. It's already there. Go find it. Watch it. It's great.
It is amazing.
I kind of agree with our friend Chase. The first one's kind of better. It's better cut.
Yeah.
But this one shows us so much more and gives us so much of a more in-depth look into it.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes it's not. I'm going to say it is in this case. Because, again,
when it comes to Guardians, the more the better.
Yeah. Kurt Russell is, without that, one of my favorite actors.
Yeah.
He's not a stranger to genre movies.
Oh, not at all.
I mean, let's look at it. He's done Sky High.
Sky High.
Escape from New York and L.A.
Ooh.
Stargate.
Yeah.
The original Stargate movie, he played Colonel Jack O'Neill, which in turn launched SG-1, Atlantis, and Universe. Even the short-run Stargate Infinity animated series, which is crap. I watched it. It was no.
Yeah.
But there's a lot.
Yeah. Like, go look at his page on imdb.com. It's amazing.
I've got one. Here's one, and here's a little known fact. He's an original member of the Mickey Mouse Club.
Ah. There's so many people in the Mickey Mouse Club.
Yeah, he was Mickey Mouse. He was one of the founding members of the Mickey Mouse Club, and he was under contract to Disney for years. He was the original computer who wore tennis shoes.
Wow.
Yeah, useless knowledge. I'm not someone you want to play against in trivia games. You know that. Mm-hmm. Malcolm's seen me beat a couple of people who thought they knew their stuff and stump a few people over the years.
Yeah.
So, definitely a lot of cool stuff. Coming up soon, we're going to have in comics Resurrection.
Yep.
And coming up very soon is Secret Empire.
Yes.
Which we might see the return of proper Cap and not Hydra Cap.
Yeah.
I actually quite enjoy the fact we have 2 Caps right now, actually.
Yeah.
It's a good storytelling, and Sam Wilson's the perfect person to have the shield after Steve. So I believe that's it for today.
Yeah, I think so.
I am Fury. I'll see you on the flip side.
I'm Malcolm Wright, and random sign off.
See you around, guys.